Hello, welcome to the video notes for lesson 5-5. This begins on page 21 in your notes packet. This lesson is about solving systems using elimination, and this is day 2. Remember, last lesson we did elimination. This time we're going to be doing the elimination again, but with a little bit of a twist. Alright, so remember with the last lesson, there were some different steps that you needed to do. And we did elimination by adding or subtracting. Let's take a look at today's target. I can solve systems by multiplying. Now, multiplying technically is the first step. So, this is again going to be you're going to have steps to solving this. But I want you to realize that the first step is multiplying and trying to figure out what to multiply by. That is the key to solving systems using elimination. Alright, so we have two examples here. And let's take a look at this first one. We're going to solve this one by multiplying. Now, if you notice, I can't add them or subtract them and eliminate one of the variables. So that's why we have our first step, which is going to be multiplying. So you got to figure out what to multiply by. And actually, that's one of the nice things about this there are many possibilities. Now, I'm looking for a way to multiply either the entire top equation or the entire bottom equation by one number that will allow me to eliminate. Now, because I see this subtraction sign here, I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to multiply this entire equation by 2 and watch what happens. So 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times y is 2y, but I have a minus sign in between, so it's almost like a negative, so negative 2y. And then 2 times 6 is 12. Now, because I multiplied by 2, alright, there was step 1, now I can do my addition, and that will eliminate the y's because I have a plus 2y and a minus 2y. So these zero out, and I get 3x plus 8x is 11x. I get 21 plus 12 is 33. Oh, how convenient. So divide by 11, and we get x is equal to 3. So step 2 is now done. Now step 3, I got to find out what y is. Now it's not always going to go in this order. Sometimes you may be finding y first and then figure out x after. Alright? So I'll use now when we do our check and when we find our other variable, go back and use one of the original equations. Don't use this new one that you created when you multiplied. Because if your mistake was there, then you won't spot it. Alright, so I'm going to use my ESS strategy. I have 4x minus y equals 6. I'm going to plug in 3 for x. And that gives me 12 minus y equals 6. Now be careful here. I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. That does not leave me y. That leaves me negative y. So negative y equals, and 6 minus 12 is negative 6. So either multiply or divide both sides by negative 1, and you get y is equal to 6. So step 3 is done. Step 4. We need to do our check. So we're going to do ESS again. So step 4, I'm going to use the other equation that I didn't use to find y. So that's 3x plus 2y equals 21. I found that x is 3 and y is 6. So now I'm going to multiply those together. I get 9 plus 12, and 9 plus 12 is 21, so 21 equals 21. Alright, step 5. So this checks. Remember, you do need to do this. State your solution in the form of a coordinate point, 3, 6. If you make this a mystery to find your solution, you will be losing points that you should not be losing. Alright? So, we're going to take a look at another example. Sorry, if you weren't done and you want to copy that down, copy it down. Pause the video if you need to. And then turn it back on when you're ready, because I'm clearing it again. So, we're going to take a look at the other equation now. So I'm looking at it, I have 2x plus 5y equals negative 1, x plus 2y equals 0. What do I do? Now, because I can't just add or subtract them and get rid of a variable, I need to multiply either the top one or the bottom one by something. I'm looking at the bottom one and I'm seeing, well, even if I multiply by a positive number, I'm still not going to be able to eliminate. So I'm actually going to multiply by a negative number. And I'm wondering if some of you are starting to see this. If I multiply the entire bottom equation by negative 2, I get negative 2x plus negative 10y equals 0, because negative 2 times 0 is 0. Alright, I'm going to rewrite that top equation, 2x plus, oh wait, I messed this all up, didn't I? That's not negative 10. Sorry, that's negative 4y. 2x plus 5y equals negative 1. Now I rewrote this down here so that it was easy. I had them together. Sorry if I messed any of you up with that initial step. So my step 1 was to multiply by a number so I could get something easy to eliminate. I'm going to be eliminating the x. Step 2, I'm going to add these together. So negative 2x and 2x becomes 0. Negative 4y plus 5y is 1y, or just y, equals, and 0 plus negative 1 is negative 1. Well, this one was kind of easy. Y is equal to negative 1. Now let's use that to find x. Step 3. So 2x plus 5y equals negative 1. So I'm going to substitute negative 1 in for y. So 2x plus 5 times negative 1 equals negative 1. 2x plus negative 5, that's the same as minus 5. So to get rid of that, I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So 2x is equal to 4, so divide by 2, and x is equal to 2. Alright, so far everything's working out nice. Let's see step 4. I need the other equation, ESS. And the other equation, which I can't see, is x plus 2y equals 0. So I'm plugging in 2 for x, negative 1 for y. So 2 plus negative 2 equals 0, and that is true. 0 equals 0. So it checks. Step 5, solution. My x value is 2. My y value is negative 1. You are a superstar if you got it. Alright, not too bad. Here's what I'm going to do. Over on the next page, page 22, there are 2 more examples. I would like you to try, I'll let you pick either one. So here's what we'll do. For every person that at least try, every 2 people that try at least one of these, you'll get a point on your scoreboard. For everybody that gets one of them right, that's another point. So you got some potential there and a lot of points here, all right? If you do both of them, maybe just for everybody that tries or completes both of them, I'll give even another point. So that's lots of points. But I'll expect you to remind me all of this when we go over it in class. All right, if you had any trouble, go back and rewatch the video. Good luck, and we will see you in math.